What's up, Steppers? Just sending this off, as you can see. Sending the contract off right now.
Those do not work anymore, or they do not work as well as they used to. These are the
What's going on, Steppers? Hold up.
work better now.
Out here listening to my new book, you know what I'm saying? Got it, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. I'm about over halfway done with it, and I can tell you this, it's a great book. It's really a great book. Getting into more financial books, just reading more about finances and stuff like that. So far, the main financial books that I really read is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and The Richest Man in Babylon, which is a fiction, and the Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Those are pretty much like the main financial books that I've really read. Like, other than those books, I have not really read any financial books. So I'm getting some more financial books. If you like to see the list of books that I recommend you guys to check out, go ahead and check it out. I might have that in this episode. Like, I'll link the article that we wrote over on Steps to Success LinkedIn page. Make sure you link in on LinkedIn. You know what I'm saying? Link us up on LinkedIn. All right. Besides that, though, it's morning time. I'm about to get a run in. I'll show y'all the park. I'm out here at Sharon Woods Park today. I had to switch it up a little bit. I've been going to like the same areas. So, with me, like, I realized even back in Arizona, when I was hiking, like, that's what really got me into cardio at all, right? So hiking got me into cardio, because before that, like, I would only do cardio. Like, once I quit football, I would only do cardio, like, basically it was me walking. I never would actually run type stuff. I would work out at the gym, but I'm the type of person that gain a lot of weight in my stomach if I don't really keep up with it. So that being said, I'm out here switching it up today. Once I got to, I guess, to tell you how it actually transitioned, once I got to Florida, because from Arizona, I was just hiking up the mountain, so it was that incline, then I would run down the mountain. So it was just like running down was like fun to me, but it actually wasn't running that was fun. So anyway, once I got to Florida, I was actually running to the beach, and that made everything just more fun. Running to the beach, running on Las Olas, running by water. Like, I just love the actual scenery, so it made me love running even more. Since I've been back in Cincinnati, it's like, excuse me, when I first got here, I was in a situation where I was just like, basically trying to find my footing again as far as when it comes to working out, exercising. So I've been working out, but now I'm actually getting back into my running bag. And me running is what keeps me lean, sexy, feeling good, looking good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, out here, I'll show you some of the area I'm looking at. Very beautiful. I love the trees in Cincinnati. Like, I really love the trees. They not to be taken discounted for, because, like, Arizona was dry, so it really didn't have many trees, except if you go up north. Then they trees up north look like it almost looked fake, their trees up north, because it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you go back on some of the vlogs and stuff, I talk about it, like, when you actually look at Steps to Success season 2 episode number 7, I talk about how the trees was looking, or Steps to Success season number 1. In Florida, there was like barely, well, the part I was at, because I really stayed like in the city type area. I would venture out a little bit, but even when I would venture out, like, it's just such a city, like in Florida, such a city that there's not many woods. And when I was younger in Cincinnati, my favorite thing was to play in the woods. Like, I would just play in the woods and just be out here I would just play in the woods, running through the woods, do all type of stuff. So I've always been somebody who loved trees and just loved the actual nature aspect of things. But anyway, I'm getting my body together. My body's, beautiful. Mindset. I was talking to you guys about that body, mind, spirit thing. So yeah, just really standing my bag there. On another note, back to business. So the buyer that I had called yesterday, and I told you that when you saw it, it went straight to voicemail when I called. They ended up getting back to me. And before you wonder, yes, this is the black shirt that I wore last night after I took the shower, and I put on like another shirt. They both look the same, because I told you I got a lot of these same shirts. But this shirt, I just wore when I, went to sleep. So I just woke up this morning, got in the car, and went to the park. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. Anyway, so they texted me early this morning and was like, I said I left a voicemail about the two-family. So they said, text me details about that two-family house. Thanks. So I told you guys, like, really, when it comes to, I'm going to get this on video. When it comes to speaking with buyers, like you really want to just make sure you stand your ground. Like I could have just sent them over the actual property. I could have just sent them over it, but I decided not to. I was like, nah, I ain't about to send them. I ain't about to send them the property. You know what I'm saying? Unless they get back to me. That's what I was telling you guys yesterday. Like, you gotta have the respect, boundaries. I spoke about it yesterday, so you know what I mean. That being said, though, I'm about to go ahead and text them the property right now. See what they talking about. See what they saying. Where is it at? Here we go. Oh, so this is the actual text. Excuse me. This is the actual text right here. And the good thing about this buyer is that like they actually have buyers. So this buyer funds a lot of other people projects throughout the city. One of them people that if you know, you know, like you know what I'm talking about if you know. So they fund a lot of projects throughout the city. So the thing about their buy, like they buy the property themselves, right? But they actually fund it by putting it in their LLC and stuff. And let me send this text. You're about to see it real quick. Let me send this text real quick, y'all. So hey, yes. And remember, we always market the deal, not the property. Never forget that, okay? Hey, yes, the deal is on. Excellent. Okay, so yeah. This being said, though, here I think I showed y'all how to cancel. Let me show y'all real quick. Make sure you see it sent. Yeah, you see that? All spaced out. I haven't heard back from the other buyer. We'll see. Usually he like you if you're really interested, he just get right back to you type stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna play it, give it time, because once you hit a buyer up again, like, hey, did you see the text? Like they know you thirsty, so you gotta just play it cool. Like I said, never want to come off as thirsty. But real quick, the reason why I like this buyer is because you gotta understand something. When you're working with a wholesaling real estate, it's always you versus them, like on every counter. Even when you're working with other wholesalers, like you have to realize that. That's why it's like good to have wholesalers that you know what I'm saying, trust somewhat, like my guy Chris. But even that, like with me and him, the reason why we work together on and off is because at the end of the day, you got to split the bag. So like he find a buyer, if I hit him up and he got a buyer, then I got to split the bag and we split it 50-50. But that being said, it's like I want the whole pie. I want everything. So if you want everything, you got to do everything. You got to do it all in-house. Which is, you know what I'm saying, it's like a fine line with stuff, right? But ultimately, you just want to find somebody that you trust to not go behind your back to the seller. That's the main thing when you're working with other wholesalers. So we got that kind of relationship, but at the same time with myself, I like closing properties myself because you get the whole piece of the pie. This being said, though, when working with buyers like this, they're a lender throughout the city. So like they'll send the property out to people that they know are looking for properties. And the reason why it's a win-win for them is because they can send it out. They'll buy the deal. So they'll, you know, I'm sending it out to them because they actually want to buy the deal. But then from their perspective, they have another person that's lending, that's getting money from them as far as lending. So they getting their interest every month. And then also they'll get cashed out, whatever that price would be at the end. And however long they set their term too. So it's a win-win. That's why I like working with this buyer specifically. Closed a few properties with them. Even did a private money thing when I bought a property like with them. So it's I talked about that during the private money one-on-one episode. So it's the same person if you were wondering. So that being said, though, I'll let you know what they talking about. You'll see what they talking about. But other than that, man, I really got to stop talking. I need to get out here and take this little run. It's 10:19. I'm excited. We're about to get a nice run in. I like listening to music on my runs. I really sometimes listen to books, but most of the time I really don't even be listening to books on the runs. But hold up, let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, let's go ahead and get out this car. I don't take my water on runs either, if you were wondering. No, I don't. I don't know. It's just like something I don't do. Like, where I'm gonna put it at? It's my thing. Where I'm gonna put the water. Anyway, this is where we at. Somebody's listening to a book. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I love people listening to books. So I want to take a nice run. I really don't know where. This is a big park. They have waterfalls in this park, so that's pretty cool. It'll probably be through that bridge over there. Show y'all real quick. So most likely will be through this thing. Good morning. So through there, and then it's just, as you can see, guys, it's just all green. It's Sharon Woods, and ain't nothing but greenery all around here. I like that. Whole bunch of green. What's up, my guy? Yo, what's going on? Bunch of green. That's it. So, yeah. I'll keep y'all updated, let y'all know what they talking about. Got some people jogging over there. I'll keep you updated, let you know what this buyer talking about. And we just have to go from there. Yo, so I just used my Alltrails app. You know I still stay with my Alltrails, bro. Gotta stay with the Alltrails. So anyway, I'm out here. Excited about to go ahead and get this run in. It's a major difference, bro. Your Alltrails app, like if y'all don't be using Alltrails, then now you know. Another thing, just real quick while I'm here, just thought about it. You know, when you're working with wholesale properties, it's kind of like the same. When you're wholesaling your property, like if you're thinking about splitting it with another investor or something like that, it's like the idea that, you know, you half of nothing is nothing, right? So like if you're not getting it sold, then half of nothing is nothing. So the same way I'll be telling you, like the reason why I like to sell it myself is because I'm getting the whole thing, but ultimately like sometimes you not, like if you don't sell it yourself, as far as using your your contacts. So you want to be able to use your contacts to get property sold. But on that same note, as far as half of nothing is nothing, it's like music, right? You hear that with music when they talk about signing record label deals and stuff like that. That's why I was like hitting people up crazy through their DMs, because I'm like, man, I want to start making money from my music. I want to indulge in my creativity. I think I already expressed this to you guys. But on the exciting news, I checked my TuneCore this morning and I've made $30, well, $38 from my music. I'm like, dang, like that was really kind of short. Like that was under a year. I made $38 from my music. So I'm really excited about that. Like I'm just gonna leave the money in there, let it keep stacking. But like I'm really excited because it's like I'm really making money from my music. You know, I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now, and you know, I know the money is coming when it comes to YouTube and the brand and everything. But like music, I've made $38 from my music. Like that's when you really like start like rapping that in your head. It's like I really made money from my music. Granted, I spent way more. I spent way more buying the beats, recording. You know what I'm saying? The studio time, like all of that. I spent way more money. But at the same time, I know that money coming back, so it is what it is. But I'm just excited that I'm seeing, you know, the money come in. So that being said, I just know with time, give it time. Like that's $38 is going to turn into 38,000. It's going to turn to 380,000, then 3.8 million. So you know what I'm saying? Just got to start somewhere though. So I remember when I first made like 2 cents from my music, I was so hyped. So when I released my first song, I made like 2 cents like 2 or 3 months after. I was like, hey, but now it's like it's compounding. So it's really just starting to like, it's like having a stock, you know what I'm saying? It's that compound interest. But either way, y'all keep playing the music, keep listening to the music. You know what I'm saying? The money that I'm seeing comes in from there. Like granted, it's not, I'm not investing it back into the business. Yeah, I'm gonna keep letting it stack. But it really does keep me going, like emotionally and like intrinsically. It gives me that motivation to be able to be like, all right, I'm seeing stuff happen out here. So, you know, keep supporting the movement. Much appreciations to you guys supporting the music, the videos, the content, just in general. Like, thank you for real. It means so much just to be able to see the fruits of your labor, to be able to really see the fruits of your labor. Like it really was dope when I saw it. I checked it like last night. I was like, what? $38? You know, it's a major difference between $30 and $38, at least in my book. So $38, things are really starting to look up. You know what I'm saying? Things are really looking up out here. I'm really excited about that. So anyway, thank you. I had to share that with you guys real quick. Yeah, half of nothing is nothing, but when you really see your stuff coming in, just on the music side of things too, it's like, you know what I'm saying? When you do sign a record contract, sometimes you give up that ownership of your actual music. So it's like you're not actually getting the money from the music. You get that one advance, and then if you pop and you get more advance checks and all that. If you want to learn more about music, check out the Next Generation Artist playlist. That way you at least got some type of scope when it comes to what you're getting into from the business side of things. So that being said though, like record deal be cool, but like having that ownership, like I want the ownership to be able to see the money come in, like Nipsey talk about mailbox money. Like now that I'm really seeing, like even if it's $38, like to me that means so much. It's way more than $38, like in so many ways. But it just shows you like the potential, like the growth. Like man, this can be, you know, saying $38 a day, just making money is coming into your bank, and it's like, dang, like that all came from me doing music and actually retaining ownership. So everything works out how it works out. You know what I'm saying? signing a record deal, you're not able to experience these moments, maybe, depending on what the terms are. Everything is negotiable, which I do like about that. Everything's negotiable. But for me, like actually seeing the money in my account from the stuff, like that really means a lot. And with the same with YouTube, because sometimes record companies, they actually take your YouTube check. So they take your YouTube check, they taking all the residuals that you may be getting, like they may be taking it or taking a piece of it. And taking a piece of it, I can see versus me giving it all away. Because now when I just think about stuff, it's like I said, like that's mailbox money. You having $50, you know what I'm saying, $100 a day, but all of that money just coming in every single day. And I'm starting to really see it. Like me seeing that $38, man, really just gave me some, like, I was like, dang, like I'm really making moves. I don't know, I'm just proud of myself. Give myself a hug. I'm proud of myself though. I'm about to just run in. I'm excited. I'm gonna be thinking about this while I run. I just wanted to talk to y'all about it, but let me go ahead and get out here, man. All right. Oh, but while we still on the subject, real quick, the reason why I would sign a record deal for myself, number one, obviously to be able to have that funding and that funding to actually fund your music career and fund everything. Because with me, when it comes to steps to success, like we're more than an artist, right? We're a whole digital media company. We're a whole brand. So that being said, you know, there's several different avenues of the brand, being from actual merchandise to music, and eventually it'll be podcasts, the YouTube channel, like articles, our blogs, our site's going to look way different. Everything's looking way different as far as what we're going to do. But that being said, those relationships are a great thing as well. As far as signing a record deal. And then like having the funding, ultimately you got to pay for the funding out of your advance money, but having that initial advance, you're able to recoup. And the way, when it comes to steps to success, like the way we're going to be able to recoup is going to be different. Like the way I see it is way different. Like it's not just our music that's going to be recouping. So we'll be able to recoup faster ultimately. So having projects that stem around the music, like all of these things, I see it. So having a financial partner that's, you know, willing to let me retain some ownership and also willing to back financially, like that's what I ultimately want when it comes to signing a record deal. Because like I said, it's more than just music. So we'll be able to recoup faster. So that's why I would sign a record deal. And like now that I'm actually in like seeing money come in from the music, it's like I have to retain ownership. Like for me, ownership is becoming a big thing. And you know, there's so many slices of the pie. It can slice so many different ways that me retaining ownership won't be a problem. I'm really confident in that. But that's why I will sign a record deal though. Like I will sign one, money looking right, advance money looking right. You're getting paid to like release albums. But then like with me, like I said, the album's gonna be revolve around something bigger. So it's like, I just see it, bro. I see it, I feel it, I smell it, I taste it. It's here, bro. Well, good morning, steppers. So I'm just getting back from the gym, a little gym attire. I'm about to go ahead and follow up. No, I have not took a shower yet, if you were wondering. No shower yet. I'm about to go ahead and follow up with the contract that I sent at $50,000 for the property on, I believe, Friday. So I haven't heard back from him, but, you know, he said give him a weekend, but I was able to send that little text. So I was able to send that text and, you know, just to get the contract sent to him as far as via email. But also I need to follow up and just make sure he received it. And the big thing with this, you know, you just follow up and say, excuse me, say, hey, just wondering if you received the, or not wondering, but you'll see how I say it. But bottom line is, I came back home so I can get my camera because I'm going to go on a jog. Moms want me not taking 2 showers in a day. You know, I like to shower. If you guys, well, you probably don't know, but for myself, I like showers like I can shower for like 30 minutes. And like just be chilling in the shower, posted, water steaming, and just, I love showers. So anyway, not taking 2 showers in a day, so I gotta get my workout in and my run in. So I came back, got the camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this follow up right now. Told you guys I put expiration dates on all of the contracts. So for this contract, I let it go until Monday at 6 p.m. But he hasn't opened it yet because you can tell when you do your, when you do hello sign, it gives you a notification if someone has opened your hello sign document, so your contract. But he hasn't opened it yet, so I know he hasn't, but I still just want to follow up and just be like, hey, blank. Just following up, see if you got any questions regarding the purchase agreement that we sent over on Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real fast right now, and yeah. That's what's going to happen. Oh, also, our condos person, they went ahead and hit me back yesterday. He said he was sick, so he said he'd get back to me this week. Faithfully, I'll get that on camera. But either way, you know what I'm saying, we still got that connection. So the biggest thing that I really want to, especially when you're dealing with like, you know, it's really with any real estate deal, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with people. So you don't never want to come off too overbearing. That's why I sent them that text first on that Wednesday. Then I gave him a call at like 12 in the afternoon on that Thursday. And I gave him a call a little later. It was about 3 p.m. or whenever I did it on the camera on Friday. And I let it be. I was just like, all right, he gotta, you know, he get back to me. I don't want to do too much. In the beginning of my real estate, I would call like 3 times a day if I hear from you. Like if I didn't hear from you, I'm blowing your phone up. Like, hey, like what's up? Like, get back to me. But nah, I'm about to go ahead and call my guy right now. And also, as far as getting that property sold, my aim is to get that 2-family sold. I'm gonna follow up with some people. I'm gonna send it out to a little bit more people. But my real aim is to get that moved today. Like I really want to get that moved today. It's a lockbox on it, so my buyers can just hit it up. Faithfully, you know what I'm saying? Ideally, I like them to just hit it up. I ain't gotta go back down there again because it is the lockbox on it. But we'll see what happens. Keep y'all posted on it. Follow up and see what those other buyers are interested in it as well. Hey, boss, D'Angelo, just following up regarding. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of a meeting. Give me about a half hour, 45 minutes to call you back.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye. So he's busy, you know what I'm saying, right in the middle of a meeting right there. You don't want to press too much. I could have said, well, just call in to see, but I only do that in the beginning. Like, I only do that if somebody tell me, hey, I'm busy. Like, if you're cold calling, you literally, if someone tells you, hey, I'm busy, and you're on a cold call, like, cold call means you're seeing if they want to sell the property. You're like, hey, well, okay, I'm just calling to see if you're interested in selling the property on 123 Main Street. That way you get it, you know what I'm saying? You get their time, basically. When they give you their time, you take their time. That's what the idea of cold calling. When they give you the time, you take the time. Because at the end of the day, it helps both of you guys out with them calling you back and they can give you the same answer, just yes or no. This situation is differently. You want to be able to call them and you're building rapport, right? So right now, he already sent me over his email. Everything's straight. Like, he just, you know what I'm saying? He busy? All right, bet. Just get back to him. He said 45 minutes to an hour. We make that happen. 45 minutes to an hour is nothing. Most likely, I'll be on my run at that time, so I probably won't get it on camera, but I'll let you guys know what happens. All right, so besides that, I want to actually follow up with, I'm going to follow up this buyer, see if he's any interest, if he has any interest in this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call just to see if he has any interest. I could do the text, but we'll get him on the phone, see what happens. Let's do that.
Hello?
What's D'Angelo? Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, you're good. What's up, man?
Cool. Calling to see if you were able to check out that property on.
Actually, I didn't. I look on the details, but I didn't look on the pictures of it.
Got you.
Let me see. You coming to me Friday or Thursday?
What'd you say?
Did you send it to me Friday or Thursday?
I sent it on Friday.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
3833.
Yup, 3833. Yeah, no rush. Just following up, see if you got it. You know what I'm saying? You can text me or whatever if you're looking to set up a walkthrough.
Okay, I will let you know if I get any interest on this one.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time, man. Bye.
All right. Thank you.
So right there, you want to just check their temperature. He said it that he didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows sometimes? Like, that's what I'm saying, guys. Wholesaling is such a skep game because you don't know. There's no code. There's no ethics. There's no code, ethics, regular. It ain't none of that. None of that. It's Wild Wild West out here. Bow. Right there. You ain't even see that. You ain't see it coming. So either way, the best thing you can do is sometimes just to build rapport. So calling somebody, like, just staying on the phone with them helps a little bit. Called him, and I'm gonna call this other one, the one that sent me straight to voicemail, and then I texted on Saturday. So call, see if they had any interest about it or anything. If they send me straight to voicemail again, I'm gonna be a little salty. Let's see. So I'm gonna
Today, at the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, D'Angelo, just calling to follow up about the 2-family on. Seeing if you had any interest, give me a call or a text back, whatever works best for you. The number's 513. I be having to cover my mouth so y'all don't read my lips. I don't want y'all to read my lips, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that's that. There's another buyer that I can go ahead and include in the mix here. I really was holding off on like mass sending it. So there's actually a buyer who's like a few doors down. They're like from California, but there's a realtor in the mix as well. So that's, you gotta be, it's a really fine line when you're dealing with realtors, guys, because a lot of realtors, like from their perspective, they like, I can get this for my client at a lower price if I just call the owner and be like, hey, did you know that this person is auctioning the property? I didn't know you were selling your property. And then it can get real sticky when you're dealing with realtors, especially if they on some skep stuff and they're not like on some thinking bigger picture stuff. Like if they ain't thinking bigger picture, then it's a wrap. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and call the actual person, because there's a rental registration when you're dealing with Hamilton County. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the actual owner, because there's an owner on the rental registration and there's the actual realtor on the rental registration. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and follow up. So this is like a cold call sale type of thing. I'll go ahead and call the actual owner instead of the realtor. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to dial this up right now. And like I said, they're a couple doors down, which is pretty cool. And I can get them on LinkedIn, like the realtor, I could get at the realtor on LinkedIn, but you know how my LinkedIn is set up. Like my LinkedIn is set up as the heart. It ain't D'Angelo. And the thing is, like, it doesn't need to be D'Angelo in my perspective, because who I am as a person, like, we're combining music and real estate. And like, I was thinking about how I was going to do this, like if I'm going to play the background as far as D'Angelo. And there's other things that I'm going to do as far as different social media website. But when it comes to LinkedIn, I'm going to stay with the heart, because, you know, I'm the heart. I'm gonna just stay with the heart because I'm the heart. Like, you gotta just stay with it. Why not? So either way, I'm not gonna connect with that realtor. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta just go with how you feeling. So either way, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. Call this person, see if they're interested. Send them over details. We'll see how this goes. This is a cold call for an actual buyer. This is a buyer I never talked to before. I just see that they purchased the property near the property that I have under contract. So let's go ahead and do this. It's probably 7 o'clock out there. I just thought about that. I think they're in California.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 57133. At the tone, please.
So just watch how I leave the voicemail. You don't want to give them too much on the voicemail.
Hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is D'Angelo. I'm just calling because I see that you guys purchased property in the Avondale area in Cincinnati. Wanted to see if you guys are purchasing any more property. We currently have a deal under contract that we're looking to sign. If you're interested in getting more details, it's a 2-family, not too far from a property that you guys have in the Avondale area. So if you are interested in getting more details, just give me a call back at your earliest convenience. It's currently vacant, 2-bed, 1-bath on each side, asking $128,000. The number is 513-815-6521. Have a great day and thanks for your time. So you just want to leave it right there with that information. They could, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's like almost better for them to just give me a call back versus playing games. They pay way more for their property. So, you know what I'm saying, we'll just leave it like that right there. I probably won't, like, if I get it on camera, that'll be great. I want to get it on camera, but if not, then, you know, it is what it is. So that being said, there's another person that I've done business with. They wholesale property as well. But in addition to them wholesaling, they've actually cashed me out before. So that's what I'm saying. When you're dealing with, like, if you a person that got, you know what I'm saying, a lot of money, you want to invest into a quote unquote smaller market, come to the Midwest. Because when you're dealing in the Midwest versus like Arizona, Florida, like different markets like that, you got a whole bunch of big investors out there, right? When you come into the Midwest, if you see, like I've already explained this, but I'll go over it briefly. When wholesalers or when people that are looking to assign properties or sell their property fast, when they can verify that you've actually sold your property, you've actually cashed out property, you're gonna get so many people coming to you if you got the right connections. So this being said, the reason why I'm saying this is because I even have like people that I still associate with. it's a thin line in this wholesaling business. I'm not gonna hold you up. Like I said, it's the Wild Wild West out here. But the bottom line is, one guy, he's cashed me out before on 2 properties, but he also wholesales properties. So he like cash me out, but then might wholesale it to somebody else. But then he might just wholesale it. Like the thing I can't say, when he says he's going to cash it out, he cashes it out. But once he cashes it out, he may just resell that mug for about, you know what I'm saying, a lot more than I could have got from it if I would have just, you know what I'm saying, sold it to the person he's selling it to type thing. So, but he was solid. It was one incident that happened where the seller tried to escape me. I'm saying escape me, but the seller tried to escape me, run away, you know what I'm saying, under the contract. I already had him signed. Bro ended up, somebody that he was involved with, they basically tried to sign a contract with them, and they were going to sell him the property. Like the actual wholesaler was going to sell this other buyer that I may call the property. But I ended up just so happening sending him the property, and then he was like, wait, you got this property? Somebody else sent me this property. So we jump on the phone. He's like, hey man, somebody else sent me this property, blah, blah, blah. So my seller was, like I said, trying to escape me, not answering the phone. Long story short, bro ended up having his dude, whoever his dude was, call the seller like, hey, you signed a contract with, you know what I'm saying, D'Angelo. You can't sign another contract with me. He'll be able to sue you, take you to court. And ended up coming with a good deal where dude ended up basically cashing me out. He gave this guy a little bit of money, but he cashed me out. We came to a good understanding. So that's the best way, you know what I'm saying, to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him up just while I'm here, because like I said, my goal is to get this property moved today. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him up right now and see what's up. It's been a little second since we last talked. I did have an incident with him one time where he said he was gonna buy that property, but he was about to wholesale it. Then the person that he ended up basically about to sell it to, they backed out, but he told me he was gonna buy it. So really it was my fault because I jumped the gun based off his word before I had the contract signed. So what happened was I ended up signing the contract with the actual seller before I even like signed the contract with him type thing. But I let my inspection period go way longer than it needed to because he gave me his word. Then he went MIA on me, like literally went missing. I'm like, nigga, like, bruh, like where you, bruh, like what happened? So we stopped talking for a little minute. That was like the main thing where I was like, I'm not feeling that. But like I said, this business, man, like it requires you, like you don't have to always do business with people that you like. Optimally, when you're dealing with wholesaling properties and you know what I'm saying, climbing the ladder, you want to be able to do business with people that you like, and that you have a good relationship with. But sometimes you just got to get the deal closed and you want to get it sold. And the best way to get it sold is you got somebody that got the connections, and as long as your paperwork together, that stops you from going down there and recording your contract. Because that's recording your contract costs like $50-$60, which it ain't nothing. Because me recording my contract before, like I was able to get more properties, more deals just from recording my contract. Like basically being able to close the deal because I recorded my contract, paying that $50-$60 ended up letting me get $7,500. So it's just politics, a lot of politics in this business. I'm not gonna hold you up, but the politics are different because the politics aren't, there's no code or ethics, right? So it's just politics. Like it's literally like based off, I mess with him, I don't mess with him, I mess with him, I mess with them, I don't mess with them. So that's why I say it's just like, you just literally politicking. So that being said, man, let me go ahead and make this call. My camera's heating up. How is it heating up? It's not even hot in here. I must be hot. All right, let me, I'm gonna let this cool down for a little second. All right, it's cooled down a little bit, the camera did, but let me give you an example of how politics works in this business. I just thought about it, right? So for instance, with him, this guy has a buyer that he works with, but this buyer like buys a ton of these kind of properties. I tried to reach out to that buyer, bro wasn't messing with me. There's another person like that kind of got that same connection, but like their main buyer wasn't messing with me. So it's like, in order for me to get to their buyer, I gotta work through them type stuff. So like, that's the politics I mean with the business. Like, and it's not that they don't mess with me because they don't really know me, but it's like they don't know me, so they don't mess with me. You feel what I'm saying? So like, they'd rather mess with somebody that they know. So I know him, so he probably end up wholesaling his property just on some real stuff, but he might cop it too. So I'm gonna see what he said about it. We got an alright relationship. Like he sent me over properties, seeing if I can wholesale some stuff that he got. He like to buy properties a lot, like buy it and then just try to wholesale it because he, you know, bought it type stuff. But he sent me over some deals. I can shoot them out to some people, but sometimes that don't work because when buyers see that you recently purchased the property for a lower price and you're trying to sell it like a month or two later for $10,000, $20,000 more, although your name is on title, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, why would I do that? You just bought it for this price. By the way, this is the situation that we in. Like I said, I'm getting this property moved today. I feel it. This is what I want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this little call. Look at me hyping myself up. But nah, it's gonna be cool. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Morning, brother.
Good morning, Kelly. How you doing?
Yeah, my brother. How you been?
Doing well, bro. Doing well. You sound sleepy today.
No, I'm just driving.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, what's going on, boss?
man, not much. I got something you might be interested in, or you might have somebody. It's over on Street, 3833, two family. Vacant right now.
Is it a single family?
It's a two family.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested to family. Which street?
3833. I can shoot you over the details. Got a video walkthrough and everything.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
Is it vacant?
Yeah, vacant. It's been vacant for about a month. So the seller, they had some things happen in the back, like kind of like the roof went off or something. But either way, they're getting that fixed. Should be fixed by this Friday. But
Oh, God.
they're asking 128 for it. So I'll go ahead and shoot that over to you.
Is it brick?
It's, I can't say I'm hesitant. Like you can't tell if it's brick. Yeah.
Yeah, send me the address and
Got it.
the picture, boss, okay?
I got you. I'll send it over right now.
And I have one I'm trying to sell at once. If you don't buy it.
Okay. You said 10.
Yes.
Okay. What's the details with it? Is it vacant?
It's vacant. I get your light box.
Okay.
It's a nice house.
Cool. Okay. Bet. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Bet. You got
It's a
that.
nice house.
I'm about to say you got the age of the roof, furnace, and hot water.
They have that, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Just shoot me over the details, and I'll shoot you over the details right now too. Sound good?
All right, sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right, bro. Appreciate it. Bye bye. Yeah, this camera keeps going hot. But either way, that's what I be talking about with bro. That's why I mess with him. Like, obviously with brick properties, this is like better. You obviously like you get higher price. But I think this one was like stucco on the outside or something. I can't tell. Stucco is like a certain material that they put on the outside. But that's why I mess with him. He just gave me over a little property too. Like that's why I mess with him. I mess with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and send him over this, see if he interested, and we just go like that. Like I mess with that, man. I mess with that. Either way, that's what I like. Like you know what I'm saying? He be shooting me over stuff back. That's why I be like, all right, let me go ahead and give him a call type stuff. So that's really crazy how that happened. Like just talking type stuff. I'm texting him this right now. I'll give you guys just a little whatchamacallit. So as you can see, like with him, I have him in my actual real phone number, not my Google Voice. Alright, so yeah, that's what like I said, I mess with bro. I got 8 seconds, guys. This thing about to cut off. I'll let you know what happens as far as the property that he sent me when I get the details. And we'll just go from there. Till next time, as always, I need to go get this run in, so I gotta get this step in. Bruh, tell me why this dude just sent me over a listed property. Man, he just listed it like a couple hours ago, but still it's listed. I don't mess with that. No, I don't do listed properties. Come on now. But I'm still about to get this run in. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Until next time, as always. Yo, what's going on, steppers? So I'm out here at the park. You know what I'm saying? About to get this run in, but I just really thought about something. I gotta go over it real quick because this thing on camera in this storage space. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, make sure everything right. But anyway, thinking about it, like I said, I usually just go ahead and the reason why I sent it to dude, like the last dude I just talked to, like he cashes me out. So like that's why I was gonna send it to him. But as I got to thinking, like I'm about to send it to my guy Chris too. And the reason why I'm gonna send it to my guy is because he, like I said, we done a lot of business together. Although he don't really send me properties that much, but he always get the property sold if I send him one. So that being said, I might as well send him one because for one, you know what I'm saying, he, like I said, is somebody that I actually can trust within his business. Like I've already told you, it's a wild, wild west out here. Not a lot of people you can trust. Somebody I can trust, and also he gets the job done as far as getting the property sold. And then for number 3, like I just sent it to that dude, And me and dude, like, we alright, but at the same time, he be like, you know what I'm saying? You just don't really know what he be on type stuff. So that being said, I might as well break bread with my guy, Chris. Like, I'm just thinking, like, might as well send it to him, give him the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, throw it out there, whatever, with this network of buyers. So like I said, that's the main thing about this business. It's a big relationship thing. He got a great relationships with other people too. So at the end of the day, I want to get the property sold. If I got to break bread with him, I would rather break bread with him, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I mess with, I trust, than somebody like the last dude I just talked to. Although I do mess with him sending me over a property, but I didn't like the fact it was already listed. I just hearted it. But at the same time, he did send some stuff. He sent over some other stuff too, like I told you, that he just bought, but he was trying to sell it. But either way, when it comes to my guy, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a call right now. Just let him know, hey, I'm gonna send you over this property. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about it. And I gotta give him some more details about it. But like I said, I'd rather break bread with him than somebody else. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Like, and I want to give you guys the thought process, because this is the thought process. Like, that's what you're seeing right now. This is literally a thought process. Like, I just drove and I was like, all right, like, I might as well do this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. See what he up to.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, bro. Got this little property you might be interested. I might have somebody interested in. How you doing though?
Okay. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Awesome.
Moving along.
I feel it. Okay. So this, I'm about to send it to you right now. So it's over on 3833, 2-family. Give you some details about it. It's kind of weird because it's a 2-family with a 2-1 on each side, but like the bedroom, hold on, got it at 117.5. I'm trying to like adjust this thing while I'm sending it to you. I've put it out there like 128 since of like a couple people. But the 2-bedroom, it's like you'll see I have a video walkthrough, but like it's basically like one side of it you might need like a closet to actually make it a 2-bed, but it's listed as a 2-bed. So if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much that, and also there's a got it. So also there's a like the
They're
back.
just calling me.
Oh, okay. I got you. I ain't gonna hold you up then.
No. It's getting calls and I got a meeting there. Anyway,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, cool. But basically the back of it, the owner has somebody coming to fix it. It should be fixed by this Friday. I got it like last Friday, so just this past weekend, Friday. So it should be fixed by this Friday. The actual like gutters and like the thing, you'll see it on the video, but they're gonna fix all of that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This I think the ARV on it is like that 190 range. Does not have off street parking, but it's right there on so you know how that is.
Yeah.
Right. But
What is it? St. Bernard or is it North Avondale?
it's Avondale on the whatchamacallit, like on the appraisal area, but it says it's the 45217 zip code, which is weird, but it's Avondale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 2-family, 2 on each level. Are they rented? What are they rented for?
Oh yeah, no, it's vacant. It's been vacant for a month. It's on a
Vacant.
it's on a lockbox too. Let me see.
Okay. And you got it for, what do you got it for?
That 117, 117.5.
Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Looking at pictures here. What are you trying to sell it for?
128.
128?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll push it out. Let me see what I can do.
Bet. I just sent you over the lockbox code too. The owner's kind of like there. He's on and off as far as being there and like working on some stuff. So you know, whoever you send there is kind of make sure they ain't about the behind back doors type stuff.
No, yeah. Well, I try not to send it to people that will do that.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta watch
Yeah.
anymore these days. But my thing is this: like, just build the rapport with the seller, and you don't have to worry about it so much.
Right.
So,
Right. That is true.
keep them in touch, and let them know that hey, your partners are going to be over there, and just if anybody tries anything, just let me know.
Right.
I'm not really saying, hey, you know what I mean? But
No, I get you.
just let me know if anybody says anything about the property or anything to you.
Right.
I mean, I've told you, my brain's not functioning today. My allergies are really bad. I don't know if yours are affected by this weather. And
Nah, that's
day out, but the allergies are really bad today for some reason.
Dang. Yeah, that's wild. I'm about to take a little jog at this little Winton Woods Park right now.
Well, you can take you a little jog, sir. I'll catch up with you here later.
That's a
All
bet.
right?
That's a bet, bro. Appreciate you.
I mean, it's looking at these 2 to 4, so maybe they'll be interested.
Hey,
I
okay.
think the price is a little high.
Right.
I think it's a little high. That's my initial thought.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get 4 units between that and like 150.
Okay.
Maybe a little higher, but we'll see what we can do. I don't think it's. I think it's sellable. I think there's somebody out there, that will buy it for sure. It's just a matter of who to buy.
Right. It ain't like no fire sale. Like they excited to buy it type thing. Like.
It's not like if it were Clifton, like Clifton at 117, you're like, okay, maybe we can push this at 140.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean it's vacant as long as it looks good inside and it looks fixed and it looks like it's a solid building from the outside.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Foundation solid. One side of it is like basically done. He laid some new flooring and stuff. The other side, he needs to lay the flooring, but he like has all the stuff there type thing. So, but it's not bad. Not bad.
Well, go get your run in and then No, he's not doing the pig. Maybe he'll do it next year. Maybe he'll join the pig.
No. When is it too late to sign up for that?
You can sign up.
Next year, just past the next year.
Yeah, you can sign up for next year.
Okay.
You can do the Queen Bee though in October.
Okay.
Now, Singer is on race day for the pig.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
Don't worry about that. You do the Queen Bee, and if you do the pig, you get the queen. You get the bee and this thing. You get the snout and this thing.
Okay.
Just if you want to run is it a half marathon? It's a half marathon, is it? Queen Bee.
Yeah.
Queen Bee's a half marathon, so 13.1. So you can do that.
Yeah. No, I could. That's what's up.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right, bro.
Go get your run, and I'll work on this.
Bet. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Simple as that. That's another thing too. Oh, my battery and my freaking thing. All right, long story short, that's another thing too. Why I like messing with bro. Like, it's a different kind of relationship. Like, it's really a different kind of relationship. You see, talk to his wife, talk to his like family, talk about family, and just we talk about a lot of different things. Where it's more like a friend relationship. But like I said, this business is like this property though. Like I think I already expressed it to you guys. It's more on the higher end of the market, but there is buyers for it. But it's not like you're about to find everybody jumping on it type of thing. Like it's buyers for it, but there's not everybody jumping on it. Either way, I got faith. We gonna get this one moved though. I got faith. My freaking battery. Oh no, not my battery. All right, I got faith though. I got faith. Got faith. We'll get it moved. I'm about to go ahead and take this run, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated, man. Unfortunately, my battery's about to die, so probably won't be able to get y'all. Or not my battery. My. I have to go change my SIM card. Like I got like 5 or 6 SIM cards. I'm already on number 2. I might not even put this in a vlog. I'm not sure how the vlog is really gonna go, to be real with you. But either way, I need to get out of here. Bye.